Hey guys, I thought I'd make a remake of the video I made quite a while ago on how to format your hard drive in order to get rid of viruses, uh, just just having your hard drive overpopulated with junk, just the easy way to get it out. But before we start, if you don't know how to format your hard drive and you don't know what it is, I'm basically just going to give you a quick rundown of it. Formatting your hard drive is basically when you delete everything on it and you just start brand new. So when doing this, everything on your computer will go back to the way it was when you bought the computer. Most computers that you buy from the store will come with its own system to restore your computer, and some of them actually keep some files. Most of the files that they keep are going to be the files that they actually started off with, like Norton, or let's say it comes with I can't even think of some Cyberlink DVD player or anything like that. Anything that was on your computer when you first bought it would stay the same. However, I run on a custom built PC, so I didn't have any programs when I first bought it. So, with that being said, if you want to format your computer to free up the space, maybe make your computer run a little faster, because when you do format, it will run faster and more efficiently than it did other than when it was bogged down. I normally keep my hard drives fairly clean, which generally keeps my operating system, or not my operating, it keeps my CPU free from having to load everything, and it just gives you a better overall experience using your computer. Now, in order to start formatting your computer, you want to hit up your control panel first. The control panel is basically where you'll be able to find all the tools you'll need to do for anything. For Windows 8.1, it's quite simple to get there. I'm sure there's a tablet. Yeah, there's control panel there, but I am not too fond of Windows 8.1, but it was the only option I had. So that's just a little quick way to show you how to get to control panel. You can pause the video and go back and see how I went there. It's fairly simple. Now here, this is all the tools that you'll need, but create and format hard disk partitions, and this basic functionality will be on just about every computer, except for XP. I don't have any experience with that, but with Vista and Windows 7, it should be around the same ballpark, especially with Vista. So you can either, and also in the little search bar for Windows 7, you can also type like recovery or format, something like that, recovery manager, and it should pop up something that will give you a control panel on how to format your computer. Now then, secondly, let's just go ahead and click on this and see what this brings up, because I have not even looked at what this is going to do. Alright, I have no idea what that is. So up here I'm just going to type in recovery, see what I can get. So now comes the next part of what we're going to need to do. Now, when you format your system, you will need to have a operating system to put back on it, because it's deleting everything, which means like the hard drive has absolutely nothing on it. And by absolutely nothing, it doesn't have the things that basically operates your computer. So if you have a disk, a Windows 8.1 or Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows Vista operating system disk, basically after you format, that's what you're going to plug in or pop into your disk tray, and that's where you're going to go. But if you don't have that, you can always create a system image. Let's give this a quick read. You can use a recovery drive to help troubleshoot problems with your PC, even if it can't start. If your PC came with a recovery partition, you can also copy it to the recovery drive so you can use it to refresh or reset your PC. That's also a very good point that I forgot. Most PCs have a partition where it saves a backup of your operating system, and if it fries, well, if your hard drive fries, you're kind of dead in the water. But let's say you get a virus where it kind of just screws up your operating system and there's not much you can do. Well, then you can back it up with the partition on your hard drive as long as it's not affected at all. Now, whenever creating a system image, Let's see. Whenever you're going to create a system image, you can use a flash drive. I would suggest getting maybe a 4 gig flash drive. It says 256 megabytes for me, but it's always safe to have more. Now then, you can also use disks, but they cannot be rewritable disks or it will not work, and you'll also probably need to throw in more than one disk, which is fairly annoying. Now then, but for me, if I were to format my hard drive, essentially you can do this the way that I'm showing you, which is kind of a more difficult way to do it if you don't have the correct operating system, or if you don't have the correct disk to throw in to reboot your operating system. Now, let's see, open system restore. Basically, this is where you're going to actually restore your system. Recommended restore is basically it goes to the latest restore point, and restore points are basically when your computer updates. It makes a lot of these. However, mine doesn't have too many. Like Windows updates, yes, on Windows updates it always makes a backup on big updates that affect most of your operating system. So let's say if your computer starts messing up right after update, then you can go back and restore it. Now, restoring it is not the exact same thing as formatting, in a way that it just deletes the things from the time that from that update to the where you're at now. So, like if I were to go back, these are all of the things that would be deleted because I download a lot of drivers for games and other things, and these are some of the things that may not work after it is restored, which is not good because a lot of these look like adapters. Yeah, every one of these is basically a driver, which basically means that if I were to go back, a lot of my stuff would probably stop working. It would create more of a headache. Personally, if I get a virus, because I don't use antivirus at all, because you just have to be smart on the internet, know what to download, and know what not to download. But generally, no matter what, you'll eventually get a virus, no matter how safe you are. And most of the time, you can just get them without even knowing it. So, formatting it is pretty much the easiest way. If you guys have any questions, just leave a comment, send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'll probably even make another video in case something big pops up in the questions that I didn't quite cover on this video. And I'll probably make some more tips on how to do things, like maybe set up some Minecraft servers, other general PC related issues. I was thinking about taking apart my computer and also just making a video on how to throw it back together for people that don't really know, because I do know when I first built my computer it was quite a headache. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, leave a like. That'd be great. More videos coming soon.